Hello everyone, Carlos Flores, back on basics. So before we begin this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, Back on Basics 9985. Hit the notification button so that you can get notified of any new videos that come on board. If you have any topic that you want me to go over, you want me to give you my take, put them in the comment section. Otherwise, you can always connect with me on Facebook at Carlos Flores Jr., on Instagram at Back on Basics, or on X at Back on Basics as well. So also give a thumbs up to this video. We're going to talk about human strength. Human strength means a lot of things to a lot of people. It means physical strength, right? Mental strength. That could mean a lot of different psychological, cognitive strength, emotional strength. But human strength is what we are made of. Remember, yesterday's video talked about everybody being individual. We're all unique. We're very unique. And so it is interesting that a lot of times what we do is we tend to gravitate towards what we do best. So in a sense, right, what we do best are human strengths. We make it so that it's very, very broad, human strengths, but essentially it is all of the things that you do well, all of the things that you can think through, all of the things that you can process, all of the things that you can do in the here and now. And so it's amazing that we all have human strengths, because we all do. There's been times where, people will try to put you down. People will tell you that you're not good enough. People will tell you that, you're not the one that's going to get to your goals. And so all I can say about that is don't listen. Walk away. It's okay. Don't listen. You are the only one. This is yesterday's video. You are the only one that can decide whether you can move forward, whether you're still going to stay here, whether you're going to reminisce in the past. You're the only one that can decide what kind of steps you're going to take, or whether you're going to take a half a step, or a quarter of a step, or 1/8 of a step. You're the only one that can decide whether you're going to achieve your goals or not. Remember what I said yesterday. I talked about the power of compounding, which builds upon one or the other and another and another. Power of compounding works with successes, right? It works with mini victories, medium-sized victories, large victories. When they all are put together, it is amazing, because you can get to a point where you're unstoppable. Your momentum is moving forward. You may be taking 1, 2, 3 steps. You may be running. Even though I say that life is not a race, but it's a marathon. But at some point, you get to the point where you get very excited and you say, I can do this. I can do this. And I can do it well. And so, cognitive mindset is very important. Your mindset is very important. You need to keep this sharp, because if you don't keep it sharp, then you'll get stagnant. And then you'll second guess yourself. You don't want to second guess yourself. You will have many people second guess you. Why do you have to second guess yourself? You can't. And I know it's hard, and it's easy for me to say, don't second guess yourself. But it's hard, because sometimes you may be thinking, well, what if they're right? But here's the thing, right? They don't know you. Bottom line, they don't know you. They know some aspects of you. They know how you deal with things, how do you deal with specific things, certain things, but they don't know everything. They don't know that you're resilient. They don't know that you adapt, right? They don't know that you're getting your support system. If you don't have it yet, get your support system in line. They don't realize that what you're doing is you're using the compounding effect because you're having multiple victories, right? Support system, the village, the here and now, mind-body balance, right? And again, I gotta tell you, you're not gonna have everything going the way that you want to 100% of the time, and that's okay. As long as you're moving forward, as long as you're attempting to move forward, and you move a little bit forward, then that's fine. You're still moving forward. Remember, right? I gave you an example many videos ago that said there's a man that comes down from his mansion and drives down his hill up to the entrance, to the exit/entrance, right, of his house. Every time he drives, well, one of these times he decided to walk, and guess what he saw? Everything. He didn't realize because he was so busy, being driven or in a car. When he was walking, he saw many different types of animals, many different types of flowers, many different types of fruits. He didn't even know that they were on his property. He just assumed, well, it's the entrance to my house, to the entrance to the gate at the main entrance. And he didn't even stop or slow down and realize what he had in front of him. And so once he realized that, he actually walked a lot of the times all the way down to his gate because he wanted to see what was new. He wanted to see his surroundings. He wanted to be in the here and now, because in order for you to slow down, you have to be in the here and now. You have to be in the moment. You have to take care of yourself to the point where you're trying to get your mind to be balanced with your body. Mind-body balance, right? Mind-body balance. And again, and I'm going to say it again, other people don't get it. Other people don't get it because you have your own perspective, your own view of things. You have to understand that. They have their own view of your perspective. And so they assume a lot of things. And it's hard to do that. I mean, as human beings, we tend to remember if there's a story and there's empty spaces within the stories, as a human being, we tend to put in whatever we think will fit in that story to make it seamless. But it's not the complete story, and it's not the original story. That's your take on that story. That's their take on that story. And so you have to understand that people can give you advice. People can give you support. People can relate to you in many different ways. The thing is, they cannot relate to you 100%. I can't relate to you 100%. You're a unique individual. I can't do that. It's hard for me to relate to 100% of you. So that way I can see, the perspective that you're seeing. But at the same time, I'm seeing my own perspective and I'm making suggestions to you on what you could look for. And guess what? Then you will make a decision of whether you want to use it or not use it in your life. Like this, right? We started talking about many different things. We started talking about, it's just strengths, people's strengths, your strengths. We haven't really talked about weaknesses. We haven't hit that yet because I want you to have a positive mindset. I want you to have a growth mindset. Positive mindset means that you're always thinking in the positive manner. even when it feels like it's not. A growth mindset means that you are in the mindset of growing. And so you're looking for mentors, people that can help you, books, education, videos. I mean, your growth mindset means that there's potential in your mindset to grow, to expand, to look at things differently. And so there are so many different ways that you have human strength. As a human, you have strengths, and they're your strengths. A lot of the times, like I said, I can't relate 100% of the time with you because you have your perspective. You have lived your life. Your perspective is based on you, based on your personality, how you deal with things, how you don't deal with things. And so it's the same with me. My life is based on what I see, what I hear, what I smell, what I taste, what I touch, what I learn. And so I have to keep going. I'm telling myself, everything that I learn has a potential to create a roadmap so that way I can get to my goals. My goals are very important. My goals are important because I want to make sure that I'm doing the things that I want to do, right? There's a saying that says, if you're not working towards the future that you want, then somebody is going to pay you to make the future that they want. So you need to move forward. I mean, these videos are coming every day now. These videos are coming in different topics. These videos, you can go back and look at all the videos and see different topics on how to look at them. And again, they're from my perspective. Remember, I tell you, I give you my take on them. It doesn't mean that it will work 100% with you, but at least you will have the general information, so that way you can make decisions on how to deal with it, how to take it and move forward, or not take it at all. Because that's also a choice, not taking things at all. You don't have to accept things that you don't want to accept. But at the same time, you want to make sure that you're doing the things for you to move forward. You're doing the things for you to make decisions in the here and now. You do the things so that way, when you're ready to get to your goals, when you're ready to move down that mountain as a pebble and now it's a big snowball and you're going so fast that nobody's stopping you. You want to make sure that your mind is sharp, that your body is fit, mind-body balance, because that'll help you move forward. That you're in the present moment because you make the best decisions. The present moment means neutral. The present moment means you're making neutral decisions. Neutral decisions means I'm not adding any emotions to it. I'm not adding any past experiences to it. I'm not adding somebody else's take on them. So again, make sure that you're making decisions in the present moment. So, human strength. That's a long way of explaining human strength. And the bottom line is, you're unique. You're not 100% the same as somebody else. You will deal with things a little bit different than others. And that's okay. Because human nature is not cookie cutter. What it means is what works for you is not going to work for somebody else. It's not going to work for your wife or your husband, for your kids, for your parents, for your grandparents, for your family members, for your cousin, for your dog. It's not. It's not cookie cutter. This is something that is not really trial and error, but you use others' experiences and points of view. You use your experiences and points of view. You use the sharpest machine that you have available, your mind, right? And so you do that as well. So those are the things that I would recommend you utilizing because, again, you have human strength. Don't let anybody tell you yet you don't, because you do. You have to find it. You have to go within. You have to bring it out, right? If this was the iceberg, human strength, the strong human strength, they would be at the bottom, because all you would see were the ones that worked maybe a couple times, or they're not as strong as other human strengths that you have. So they bubble up a lot faster. But then eventually, as you go forward and forward and forward and forward, support system, village, present, now, here and now, making decisions, 1 or 2 or 3 steps, half a step, 1/8 of a step, you move forward because life is not a race, it's a marathon. Eventually you'll get to your goals. And because the power of compounding will make it so that your momentum won't stop, not even when you're sleeping. So, practice. Utilize your support system. Utilize your village. Make sure that what you do is something that will help you get to your goals. If you have any questions, again, feel free to connect with me on Facebook at Carlos Flores Jr., on Instagram at Back on Basics, on X at Back on Basics as well. If you have any questions, put them in the comment section. So far, I have answered every comment that has been put in the comment section. So till next time, remember, you have human strengths that'll get you to your goals. You have to unlock it. There's a saying that I had, and eventually I'm going to put it back on a t-shirt. I had a t-shirt a long time ago, but I didn't sell it or anything. It said, "Sure beast." Back on Basics.